Hello world and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you are in the right place. In this episode we are speaking about personal development and spiritual development. And the topic of this episode is, who are you? Identity theft. Let's get straight into the video. Whew. So maybe you are at a point in your life, right? You ask yourself, who am I? Like, you don't even feel, right. You might be doing things in your life that's good things. You might have a great job. You might have a high-paying job. You might have a great family, a great house, live in a best, neighborhood, and into society standards, you're good, you're set, or you're probably even beyond good or set. But for some reason, you just don't feel like you know who you are. You don't even know who you are. If you have those feelings, this video is for you. Or if you know someone who has those feelings, this video is for you to send to them. So it's at a point where I realized one day, right, that we need guidance. Absolutely, we need guidance. We come into this world completely vulnerable, right? As a baby, we come into this world, we don't know how to do anything for ourselves. We need guidance. We need somebody to show us, to give us the way, the lead way, to show us the path, to tell us what to do, what not to do, to teach us right from wrong. And eventually, we're supposed to get to a stage where we start to make decisions for ourselves. Now, the way that our brain works as human beings is that we react off of habit. So sometimes the things that people have instilled into us, we continue to do those things out of habit, not questioning whether or not it is something that our soul needs. So for example, you might have been taught, marriage is very important. Or you might have been taught to get a high-paying job or keep a job for security, for your family, for yourself, for living. Then you get to a point in your life where you realize that you don't like sitting behind a desk. But because you have a habit, right, that you have been set in place in your life, from parents or anybody, whoever raised you, your guardians that raised you, you feel like confused when you want to go into entrepreneurship, when you want to start your own business, when you want to go out into the world and do something different, and you don't want to sit inside of a building in front of a computer all day. You want to go and explore. You want to go bungee jumping. You want to, be at different different coffee shops on computers. You want to just speak to the world. You want to do something different. And most people start to feel confused at this point because they don't know who they are. But I'm here to help you, because I was at that same point, because I thought that I was something that I never was. I used to think that I was a girly girl because that's how my family treated me. They dressed me up in all these pink feathers, but I realized that I'm like part tomboyish, part girly girl. I still have those girly girl traits because that was taught to me, because it's a habit, because it's second nature to me. But the true essence of myself, I won't say I'm rough, but I won't say I'm pretty. I'm not, I'm more like, come on, get it out the way. Come on, I got it. That's more of my personality. And I realized the difference, right? What allowed me to realize the difference of who I am versus what I was taught is when you get deep into what your soul. We have that conscious, or that's the subconscious that people tell you about. You got that voice, the higher self that is always speaking to you, trying to gravitate you towards that really is feeding you, that really will nurture you. You have to listen to that. And to tap into that is when you do the things that you're supposed to do that enlivens your character, your body. Eating the right foods, right? Being in an environment that will allow you to thrive, getting the right amount of sleep, putting enough water into your body. Our bodies are made up of 70% water. So when you are at a state in life, when you're in flow with life, and you're in that state, all the answers from your higher self start to come to you about who your true identity